Okay, so here we go. So, what you should do if you haven't already done before you start a project is shop your home. This is all the stuff I found and then some when I shopped my home. So, I'm going to start with this DIY project and this wood that I had just laying in my garage from a previous project that I done years ago. And the home sign that I purchased from Michael's, and I don't remember the price because, like I said, it's just been sitting around my house probably for about a year. But I do know that I did buy it when they had their wood items on sale, so I know it didn't cost that much. And anyway, you can use a coupon at Michael's and get stuff for 40%, 50% off. So I just went ahead and painted the. It's a nice size. It has some good weight to it, and I just went ahead and painted that white. And I just used the white paint that I already had. I think it was the Walmart brand, the Apple Barrel. I think it's $1 or so. But my favorite paint is the Waverly chalk paint. I'm painting the home sign in that Waverly chalk paint in the color Elephant. That I do like that paint. The texture is nice. It go on so smooth. That color there is like it's a perfect shade of a darker gray. It's gonna dry a little different than what it looks now. So when I run out of the white paint, I will buy the white Waverly chalk paint because I do. There is a difference in paint. Sometimes people say there's no difference in paint. There is difference in paint. The Waverly brand is a little bit better than the cheaper brand to me, although it doesn't cost so much itself. But anyway, I was done with the sign and I put it up to the white and it just wasn't doing it for me. It just didn't look like I visioned it would look. It was too stark. It was too white. So I had already tested it on the top that I was gonna, just take some strokes through the wood with a dry brush and see if I liked it. I thought I was gonna like it all white, but no, it was not looking right. So I took the dry brush and just added strokes here and there. You really can't go wrong with that, but sometimes you can do a little bit too much or get a line a little too heavier than you want it. But you can take a little rag and just wipe it off like you saw me do, and just stop when you got it how you want it. It's how you want it. So I'm just adding a little more strokes and bam, look at that. I mean, it already just like turned itself around from just that white piece of wood to something, just a few dry strokes of the brush just made it just turn out to, it was so pretty. So I had these candles. I found them again when I shopped my home. I bought those last year from J.C. Penney's, and they came three in a pack. I got those for $7. It came with a remote also, which is pretty cool. So that was real cheap. I bought those at the end of the year, Christmas last year. So they were sitting in my house for a whole year, still in the box, never touched. Again, shop your home. You'll be surprised of the things that you can find in your house before you go out and buy something. So I painted them white. I didn't want them to look perfect, and I figured, what did I have to lose? They've been sitting in my house for a year, and I didn't use them. So, I mean, I don't think I could go wrong. Even if I messed them up, I still was going to use them, but I didn't. They came out perfect, just how I wanted them to look. Rustic, not perfect. They just came out really cute. So I'm going to hot glue the home sign on that piece of wood. And I also found some books when I shopped my home. And I don't know. Some people paint their books. I'm not a fan of painting books. So I just took some paper, just some computer paper, put a few little dots of hot glue on the end, and just covered the books. And they came out just how I wanted them to without painting them. And I didn't cover the whole book because only the front portion of the book is going to show. The bottom is not going to show because it's going to be laying down on a flat surface. So I just used a sheet of paper. I had to use two for that one because the book was a little bit wider than that sheet of paper was. But they turned out nice, just how I wanted them. I was thinking about leaving some of the color out on that book, but once I did it, it was it was turning out to be brown, too brown, and the book was actually gray on the end. So I thought it would look nice, but so later on I went and covered that book. So the hot glue gun is ready to go, and I'm just gonna put a few little dabs of hot glue on there, and gonna place the home sign exactly where I want it to be. And I was just thinking, I didn't paint the other side of that wood, but I can use the other side of that wood and put a different wording on it and just flip it over, and I got two projects out of one piece of wood. And I'm going to do that. Just got to figure out if I see another piece of wood what I'm going to buy, and I'm going to place it on the back of that, and I can use the back. I love the back. Just the, the wood, the brown wood. I didn't paint it. But I'm going to go back and do that later. And that'd be two projects in one. I had this lantern from Halloween. I bought it 2 Halloweens ago, so 2 years ago, I think. And that plate came from Dollar Tree. The little candle plate holder. So I'm just going to place my candles in there how I want them. You can turn them around. The paint looks different on all sides. It didn't really matter. I like the way they came out. And close the little door, and I'm going to put those on my mantle top. And look at the glow. The glow from that is so pretty. It looks like a gold color. The inside of the candle is still red. It's funny how it's turning out gold, but I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to place those on the corner of my mantle. Or I don't know what corner for now. I'm going to put them right there and step back like I always do and see if I like it. And if I don't, I'll change it. The home sign I already knew was going to go in the middle. And so far I like it. So I'm going to take the other items. Oh, I didn't show you guys that you can, I did cut out some letters on my Cricut machine of the sayings that I wanted: family, faith, and blessed. But if you don't have a Cricut machine, you can just get some letters from Michael. They have like letters in the pack of all the alphabets, and you can just stick them on there. Eventually, I will buy the stamp. I do like the way the stamping technique look, but my thing was I wasn't going out to buy anything. I was going to shop my home. I was going to use the items that I already had in my house. I already had that little olive basket. That came from Home Goods, and the plant came from IKEA. That was already in my house. I didn't purchase anything for this video. The birdhouse has been in my laundry room on the top of my cabinets ever since I moved into this house. And when I went in there, I was like, score, bingo. I mean, it was perfect for what I was going to do. And I forgot that it was even in there. So, like I said, I'm going to say it again. Shop your home. Those I bought from, I did purchase something, so I remember. I did buy those. They were only $1 though at the Target dollar spot. And I did purchase those two birds. I just thought they were super cute, so I had to get them. And I bought them when I first saw them because if you see something at the Target dollar spot and you like it, you better buy it, because when you go back, I guarantee you it will be gone. I don't know what it is with the Target dollar spot, but it just sucks you in and draw you in. So anyway, I'm stepping back and I'm looking at it, and I got it. I got it just how I want it. It is something how your eye is drawn to one thing, and that's that home sign, and then you see everything else. So I think I'm going to leave it just like that. I love it. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. So I'm Shelley.